We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Mike Fultonevich, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately, that can't be denied, but this is the perfect guy, right spot.
67 degrees our game time temperature. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. His career line with Fultonevich. He's got 2 hits in 22 tries. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fultonevich isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Nolan Aronado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Antonio Senzatella will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Acuna digs in now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Row. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Inciarte at second. Acuna at first with no outs. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping in for the Braves, Travis Darneau. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Darneau brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
This is the classic case of the modern day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 27. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Boy, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Braves 2 and the Rockies nothing. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Dahl.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Left side, but well fouled. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That is good.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Here it comes. 1-0 to Murphy.
Ball.
2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Charlie Culberson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. This is foul right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And that misses. 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
On the ground to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch, but you know what, sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Stepping in now, Mike Fultonevich. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's low.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Ball 3.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Acuna is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Count 1 and 2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
One and two as he chases the slider. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's flared out toward left. Story trying to get there. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now for Colorado, Rimel Tapia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Antonio Senzatella. First offering on its way.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Darneau, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this one is gone. A home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Austin Reilly,
Third baseman,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And the pitch.
Hey!
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. And the inning is over. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Trevor Story steps in now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Career homer number 149. And the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
The right fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Stepping up now, Nolan Aronado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now a drive by Dahl, and this is hit well to right field. Looking up Acuna, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run homer for David Dahl. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's Ryan McMahon now,
Second base.
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3 runs already home here. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Culberson relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
Charlie Culberson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Culberson has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stinks, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Mike Fultonevich.
The pitcher.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Blackmon's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11. Enter.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And it's fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Popped him up. Walters is there. And that ends the inning. 1 for the Braves in the inning, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We're through 4. 4-3 Atlanta. At the plate, Rimel Tapia. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Now the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Brendan Rodgers will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Rodgers carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I have to count 1 and 2.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. He swings and misses, throw down. And an offline throw, but he gets the tag down, and he is out at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 2-2.
We got full count.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike 2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Grant Dayton, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
75. Grant Dayton.
Here's Nolan Aronado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll add an insurance run there from second to make this a 6-4 game now. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now that's popped up. Reilly waits on it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Braves 4. Ben Bowden, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darneau. Popped him up. Murphy in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 6-4. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The first base.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fouled off. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with one away, and striding into the plate next will be Rimel Tapia. From the belt, the pitch.
Aye.
A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
So now to the plate, Tony Walters, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey.
3-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ian Desmond will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 20, Ian Desmond.
And that misses ball 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Desmond, a native Floridian. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Carlos Estevez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Blackmon is under it. 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
At the plate, Austin Reilly. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0.
Ball back inside.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Charlie Culberson. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A ball and no strikes. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Braves draw a bit closer courtesy of the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Rockies 6 and the Braves 5. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56. Garrett.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop Trevor Story.
Leading off for the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
From the stretch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Nolan Aronado.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Aronado. First pitch of the at-bat. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. One and two.
Now it's 1-2.
Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes. We got a full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies as it remains a 6-5 ball game. James Pazos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
James Pazos.
Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna, Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here's the 3-0. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. 1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Freddy Freeman. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Runner's on his way to third. Strike called. Now the throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
One out and a runner on third. Ball 2. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McMahon's got it, and the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
David Dahl.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that looks good.
The 1-0.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Ryan McMahon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Daniel Murphy steps in now. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Jackson with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding into the plate next will be Rimel Tapia. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The set and the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. The 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand one. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Garrett Hampson takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 1.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jairo Diaz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Sam Hilliard is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Darneau. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Darneau.
Here's the first pitch to him.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Albi.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Reilly.
Standing in, Austin Reilly. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Weir's still tied 6-6. Settling in now, Tony Walters, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Walters.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-0 pitch on its way. 3-1. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. Into the box now, Sam Hilliard. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trevor Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Story hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
To the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
One and two. Here it is.
I got to count 2-2.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. One left for Colorado. This game remains tied at 6. Charlie Culberson will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. First offering on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the 9th inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
Johan Camargo will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Camargo was born in Panama. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
That one's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch lifted the other way to left center. Hampson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder, number 11,
Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Chris Martin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
We are into extra innings, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Nolan Aronado. Now here it comes. Dahl started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. driven nicely into the gap. Heading for second is Arenado. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter.
Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Martin, a right-hander that stands 6'8". He was a 21st round pick back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ryan McMahon. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Dom Nunez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 3, Dom Nunez.
Changeup called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The set and the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Brian Shaw comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Ball game. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Atlanta get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Chris Martin earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.